Yesterday's visit was to see the progress being done to fulfill his campaign promise of the border wall. Now, this section in Yuma County is actually the first to be completed in Arizona under President Trump. So I caught up with the nation's top U.S. Border Patrol official as he made his way to Yuma as well. Take a listen.
The president has a huge promise he needs to keep. His administration's goal is to complete more than 500 miles of wall by the end of 2021. As of today, they are less than halfway there. In a press conference today, the president taking a more optimistic tone.
We're on pace to complete 450 miles by the end of the year and 500 miles almost immediately thereafter. We may even have the 500 miles by the end of the year.
Also saying how he feels to be back in Yuma.
And I'm thrilled to be in Yuma, Arizona. They've treated me very nicely in Arizona.
And changes are being felt also by Border Patrol agents. The chief of U.S. Border Patrol, Rodney Scott, saying this construction is seeing a return on their investment.
Here in Yuma, you're going to get a return on the investment. We're going to be able to spread manpower out, so it's not just pushing the traffic somewhere else. When they go somewhere else, we're going to be ready for them, and we're going to have more manpower to address it, because not as many people can distract us in this area.
Now, just to give you a rough timeline of where Yuma stands in construction along the southwest border, the first section of those 30-foot steel barriers went up and along the San Luis border back in April of last year. And interestingly enough, this was also the same time Mayor Doug Nichols declared a state of emergency because of the humanitarian crisis. And talking about how much this cost, as a whole, the government had spent about $11 billion on the border wall as of January this year.
We've had people catapult things across. We've had issues with drones. We've obviously had issues with tunneling. But here's the catch. In the old days, they loaded thousands of pounds of narcotics in the back of a pickup truck and drove through 2 or 3 at a time. Right here in Yuma sector, they killed Agent Aguilar on the other side of the Colorado River doing exactly that. This prevents that from happening.
Now, in our area, the section along San Luis costs $324 million, which includes a portion of the Tucson sector's wall. The section just south of the Andrade port of entry cost $187 million. Gabe Salazar, News 11.